Hello, lovely people. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. My name is Nwadito and I am a teens coach. In this video, we're just going to be having a recap of all what we've been discussing so far. Let's get right into the video. We've been looking at stages of maturity in our children and how to get our control back, how to be able to lead them in whatever stage they are at to avoid yelling, to avoid power tussle, and just seamlessly lead our children based on the characteristics we see them exhibit. We learned that there are 3 stages, stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. We learned also that it is about stage and not age. Our child could be in any of these stages at any point in time. We also elaborated that there are 5 major things that as parents we provide for our children, which are love, air, food, water, shelter. Any other thing we provide for them, we could use as consequences. We learned also that control must be taken at any point in time. The first point of control is the individual themselves. We must take control of our own lives. But where we fail to take control of our lives, then our parent is the next point of call. Where the parent fails to take control, then the government will take control. Government in this instance is the police. They will take control of that child. So we're able to establish that in stage 1, the characteristics that we see established in stage 1 are that they are selfish, self-centered, and very immature. They are characterized by fighting, throwing tantrums, and manipulation. They have no control, zero control for themselves. So in this stage, parents take the control. In stage 2, we see that they cooperate better. So cooperation comes into play. They just want to keep the peace. Fighting is thrown out of the window. So stage 1, you see that they are fighting, but when they move to stage 2, they are no longer fighting. They just want to keep the peace. So they negotiate. It's a win-win situation. So you speak yours, I speak mine, we find the middle ground and we're all happy. So in stage 2, there is more control because their level of maturity has increased. So when they show more maturity, control actually increases. So in stage 2, more maturity, they have more control. Then stage 3, we find out that they are taking the right initiative. They are more responsible, they show empathy, they have values, they do the right things for the right reasons. So here they have loads of control. Then as parents, what do? We back off. Looking at discipline and how to control our children in these stages, we learned that we should focus on the things that we control. So in stage 1, the only thing that works is consequences, because in their mind, they're like, what's the worst case scenario that can happen? You will simply punish them, you will spank, or you'll tell them to go face the wall. So they are ready for it. In stage 2 is communication, because they have started listening at this stage. So we communicate. In stage 3 is also communication. So the discipline that will work in stage 1 and stage 2 is us focusing on the things that we control. Remember that there are 5 basic things that we must provide for our children. Every other thing that we give them, we control it. So we focus on the things we control. You do not control the words that come out of your child's mouth. You do not control how your child behaves. Your child can suddenly begin to behave in a certain way. You do not have control over that. But what do you have control over? You have control over the luxuries that your child seems to be enjoying right now. Example, TV. TV is a luxury your child is enjoying. Who is in control of it? You are. You can decide to unplug that TV and take it away. Video games. Who is in charge of that? You bought it, so you can as well take it away. Allowance for the week. Who gives it? You do. So you have the power to say you are not giving that allowance for the week. So those are the things you control. So you focus on those things and many more other things that you control. Every luxury, you control those things. So you want to focus on the things that you control and use them as consequences. Using them as consequences means you're going to be withdrawing the things that your children love that you provide. So for stage 1 and stage 2, we're focusing on the things that we control. For stage 1, what do you provide? Use it as a consequence. For stage 2, it is also what do you provide? But now you are going to be discussing about the things you provide that you want to use as consequences. Since they listen now, you will decide. There are certain rules that govern your household. Should these rules be broken, what would we do? So it is now their duty to decide what consequence should come into play. Things like their allowance, you provide it. Things like nights out with friends, Friday nights with friends, or movie nights with friends, you allow for that. So you can decide, no way, that's not gonna happen. So it is the things you control, but both parties need to agree on the consequence that will come into play. This is for stage 2, not stage 1. Stage 1, you are doing the whole decision making. But stage 2, you both decide what consequences should come to play when a rule is broken. Stage 3, you are right. No disciplinary measures at all because everything is fine and well. So there is no punishment for stage 3. Stage 3, you have become a godfather, you have become a consultant, you have become an advisor, you have become the counselor. So they are always running back to you for advice. You are both talking amicably. You are both speaking and gisting nicely and coming to conclusions about things that they want to do in their lives. So the responses you hear at the different stages, just listen to how things change. So for stage 1, you hear things like, I'm not your slave. Why are you always picking on me? Was I born to just run errands? Why do you hate me so much? Stage 2. Okay, if you say so. Fine. Whatever you say. Stage 3. Oh, I've already done that. Is there any other thing you would love me to do? Oh yes, I've applied already. Or what do you suggest I should rather do? So do you see how things change? From the throwing of tantrums to agreeing with you, let peace just reign, to consultation. So that is the way maturity shows in our children. And at every point in time where you see that they are showing a higher level of maturity, you want to let go of the control. Yes, we want to always be in control, but let go of the leash. When you see that they are showing a higher level of maturity, trust them and let go of that control leash. But time till when you finally back off. I hope this series has been helpful to you. If it has, please do not forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up and share this video if you would. Have you subscribed yet to our channel? Are you still considering it? I hope you do subscribe at the end of the day. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I'm going to be seeing you all in my next one. Bye-bye.